A question that is being asked more and more these days is there a connection between Sikhi and yoga? First, we need to understand what yoga is. The word yog means union. Union. To unite with the divine. A divine union. That's what the word yog means. Yoga is somebody who is on the path of connecting to the divine, of uniting with the divine. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji here confirms the true way of yoga is man rahe udas. To be detached from the mind, to be detached from the body, that is the path of yoga. This is very different to the common, modern, Western understanding of yoga and the understanding of meditation as a whole. Guruji is talking about a beingness, a being rather than a doing is yoga. Union doesn't come from focus, it doesn't come from postures, it doesn't come from concentration. Those are tools, those are methods, but those aren't the end result. Not letting your mind take over you, that is yoga. Not being a slave to the mind. Not letting the mind cloud your experience of the present moment, that is yoga. This isn't about rejecting the mind. It is simply about accepting that state of beingness. And that doesn't happen in the mind. You have to be detached from the mind to be in a state of centeredness, being still. Accepting the moment as it is. Most of the time, when you enter into yoga, what you'll find is yoga is trying to change you, to improve you, to move you away from your sins, from your faults, into a more purer, a cleaner, a glorified version of yourself. But these are all external factors that the yoga is focusing on so that you may move past them into the internal. It starts from the outside and moves its way in. That is the method of yoga. But real yoga starts when it moves inside you. When the external is something that becomes secondary. Real yoga starts on the inside. When you become detached. When the body now no longer is the focus of your meditation. When your identity is no longer your body. When your identity is no longer your mind, that's when you can begin to start having that union. No fighting, no struggle, no trying to defeat your sins, simply detached from them. Because a lot of what you're trying to fight is something that is ingrained within you. It's something that's built within you. A lot of what you're trying to fight are habits that are formed out of your control. As part of conditioning, as part of society, as part of just the way you were brought up. So we're not trying to solve every single one of those problems. We have to recognize them, know them for what they are, but there is something behind all of that, sitting behind it. This is now detachment. this is what the word Guruji has used, udas, being free from it. The Guru's path begins here. So a true Sikh who follows the Guru's way is the real yogi, the one who is on a path of detachment from the body. The method at this point becomes irrelevant. Naam Simran is also a type of yoga. Gurbani Mantar is also a type of yoga, because the technique is the entry point, but not the destination. Naam, which starts as mantar, takes you much deeper into a state of Naam, into an experience of Naam. That's what a Gursik aims for. That's what the path of the Guru leads you towards. That is the path of yoga. So we need to have an appreciation for what yoga is, what yoga is not, and understand that there are many different paths. Guruji is saying asankha yoga. Every technique is a type of yoga. So we don't need to battle with this. It's either Sikhi or it's either yoga. It's all yoga. It's all Sikhi.